Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Miami Heat tonight. Now, guys, before I get into the Lakers win, amazing win against the Miami Heat tonight, as we all witnessed, the Lakers rallied together without LeBron James, without Anthony Davis, and basically a depleted roster and just shorthanded players to the point that the Lakers just managed to go out there tonight and get a W against the Miami Heat tonight and in convincing fashion. And all has to do with the greatness from some of our players that really stepped up their roles and really came to play in this particular game against the Miami Heat tonight. And I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all against social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. Much appreciated, guys. And what a good way for the Lakers to start the year 2023 with wins under their belt. So far, the Lakers are undefeated going into 2023. I know it's early, but this is 2023 we're talking about now, and the Lakers are doing very well. They are just on the top of their game for this year, for this Los Angeles Lakers team in 2023. And in convincing fashion, I mean, you look at the Lakers, how they're performing. I mean, it's just like very impressive to see this Lakers team where they're at this moment. It just tells you how committed they are when it came to winning this game tonight against the Miami Heat. And they were shorthanded. The Lakers were shorthanded out there tonight. And, for some reason, something just clicked. I'm not sure if because of the coaching efforts from Darvin Ham or something, or how the rotation worked. But, there was some issues when it came to this roster that it kind of seemed the Lakers were going to lose against the Miami Heat because LeBron James is out, Anthony Davis is still out, and it's just one of those type of moments where our superstars were not there to help us win the game. And unfortunately, I was proven wrong, and all of us really, with the great performances from most of our. Hold on, I think I gotta hold on. Sorry, guys. All right, are we good? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I turned on the echo button on this microphone. My apologies for that, but hopefully it's all good now, and now I can continue on. I just noticed I was just hearing myself at this. On my different devices, and I noticed I was hearing some echo, and I think it was the mic. So my apologies for that. But I mean, the echo was okay. I said the gist of it, but so far the Lakers went out there and just really dominated in convincing fashion. They were shorthanded, but they managed to beat one of the, I guess you can say, not the best teams in the Eastern Conference, but one of the most challenging teams in the Eastern Conference. I mean, the Miami Heat, they are no scrubs. I mean, they are a team that are basically one of the top teams in that conference that's fighting for a playoff appearance. I mean, just want to check out their stat or the standings for the Eastern Conference. And so far, the Miami Heat, they are the 8th seed in the Western Conference, and the Lakers manage to beat one of the teams in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. And so far, it's very impressive. And, with the type of wins that we're seeing for these past couple of games so far from the Western Conference, most teams in the Western Conference so far, they're not doing pretty good right now. And so far, the Lakers, they're on a 2-game winning streak, or excuse me, they're on a 3-game winning streak. And so far, they're doing pretty well at this moment when it comes down to it. I mean, just look at the schedule. I mean, from just the new year of January 2nd, the Lakers beat the Charlotte Hornets in convincing fashion, and it was supposed to be a must win there. So obviously, no surprise there for the Lakers to get a win over the Charlotte Hornets. But this one in particular, this matchup was so surprising that the Lakers just came out on top with this win, and just what a win. What a win for the Los Angeles Lakers. No LeBron, no Anthony Davis, no top tier players on the Lakers came to win this game out there tonight. So I had to say, guys, this was a very good win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'll get into the stats and everything. But I just want to look back at the past couple of games. Yeah, the Lakers, in December 30th in 2022, they won against the Atlanta Hawks. So, the Lakers, they're just on a roll at this moment. And, as I mentioned, they're on a 3-game winning streak at this moment. So, and most of that wins had to do with LeBron going back to back, putting up 40-point game in a back to back win. So, obviously, LeBron was mainly the reason why we're on this streak. But, with him being out tonight, obviously it came to question really about, what the Lakers should do when it comes to trying to win this game and or trying to win games moving forward. And obviously they pulled it off in convincing fashion. So just a great job from the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. Now let's look at the comparisons of the game tonight from both teams. Obviously, the Lakers really came to play when it came down to it. I mean, sure, the shooting obviously still lacks. I mean, there's no surprise there. The Lakers are still looking for a trade out there that can improve the team when it comes to finding shooters or somehow finding another bigs. But obviously, the Lakers managed to take down obviously Bam Adebayo and rest of the crew on the on the Miami Heat. And obviously, when it comes down to it, the Lakers just really came to play when it came down to the defensive side as well. I mean, obviously 10 steals for the Lakers, 4 blocks, and they still managed to turn over the ball a lot, but, they still managed to just secure the win. And obviously, guys, a win is a win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to this season. And, so far the Lakers are not looking good this season, but, with any win that comes our way, we should just take it as it is and just move on. Sure, that's not like, Lakers tradition of that, but, that's a win is a win in my book when it comes down to the Lakers getting it tonight. So great job out there for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. What else? Let's see more here. Let's see the stats for the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, our player of the game goes to Dennis Schroder, who went out there tonight and really put on a show for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think at one point, guys, I think I might be mistaken with someone else, but I think he had a similar injury that we witnessed in this season, in this game, similar to what we saw from Anthony Davis when I think a player landed on his ankle or something like that. So hopefully, it's not anything too serious that will hopefully keep him out, but, he still managed to play through it throughout the game. So I believe he suffered an injury in this game, but still he managed to play through it and give us a great performance out there tonight. Dennis Schroder played for 40 minutes, put up 32 points, 4 of 7 from the three. So the shooting efforts mainly came from Dennis Schroder and his shooting efforts, because across the board from the starting lineup, they were a no-show when it came to the shooting efforts. But, at the end of the day, Dennis Schroder came to play when it comes to his shooting efforts out there tonight. So 4 of 7 from the three and managed to give us 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. 4 steals for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight, guys. I have to say this was so impressive from Dennis Schroder to just step up his role without LeBron James out there tonight, without Anthony Davis, and just manage to step up his role. How about the Lakers in this particular win? An amazing win for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So great job out there for Dennis Schroder with 32 points to lead the Lakers tonight. And then let's talk about Thomas Bryant. Obviously, Thomas Bryant has been on a roll since Anthony Davis went down with his injury. And there's some good news when it comes to Anthony Davis. Obviously, he's not feeling any pain or any tension in his, I believe, his foot that he's injury that he's dealing with. So obviously, we could expect to see Anthony Davis return potentially at the end of January or beginning of February. So we're reaching that deadline of Anthony Davis's return. So it's just a matter of time until we wait and see will he be ready to go once he gets his revaluation of his particular injury. So, but since then, Thomas Bryant has been on a roll for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's been nothing but sensational to watch. And, he was on a roll. He really went out there and really played amazingly out there tonight. Obviously putting up 21 points out there tonight with 9 of 11 from the field and managed to give us 9 rebounds out there tonight and 1 block. So great job out there for Thomas Bryant. Also stepping up his role without having Anthony Davis or LeBron James on the floor. So, and we needed them more than ever to really step up their role against a very competitive Miami Heat team. So obviously this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And, it was all because of those two and plethora of others that really stepped up their role and helped the Lakers win this game out there tonight. And, mainly that all has to do with the coaching abilities from Darvin Ham. I mean, I think somehow something went very well in this game because of the rotation somehow. So, but obviously we have to look at what Darvin Ham has on his roster, or what he has in front of him. So obviously, Darvin Ham, his coaching style really helped the Lakers get this win as well. And Dennis Schroder and Thomas Bryant were the key guys that really sealed the win for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was competitive, but at the same time, the Lakers got the win, and a win is a win for the Los Angeles Lakers at the end of the day. So great job out there for Thomas Bryant, 21 points out there tonight. Then you have Austin Reaves, who also been stepping up for these past couple of games. Obviously, the last, how did I say this? The 2 games before, the Lakers went into the new year, obviously Austin Reaves wasn't himself, and it just looked very bad for him. Obviously, in December 31st against the Atlanta Hawks, he only scored 5 points, and obviously he went 1 of 13 from the field and 1 of 9 from the 3 in that particular matchup. And then ironically, against the Miami Heat at Miami, it was a bad performance on December 29th for Austin Reaves, who had one of the worst games of this season with 0 points, 0 of 5 from the field, and 0 of 4 from the 3. And that was just a horrendous performance from Austin Reaves in that particular matchup. But he redeemed himself. Obviously starting for the Los Angeles Lakers because LeBron is out, and obviously really stepped up his role out there tonight as well with a pretty good solid night. Honestly, he had 11 points out there tonight, went 3 of 11 from the field. Still, not shooting very well for the Lakers. Obviously, he went 0-4 from the 3, but it was not anything too surprising. I mean, the Lakers in general, this team is not a shooting team. But, the main shooting efforts from this game tonight for this win against the Lakers, against the Miami Heat tonight, was from Dennis Schroder out there tonight. So obviously, who went 4 of 7 from the 3. So he was our shooter for the Los Angeles Lakers win tonight. But, when it comes down to it, I mean, in this particular matchup, he had a solid night. He had 5 rebounds, and it's just a pretty good, solid night. He contributed very well against the Miami Heat tonight. And then you have Patrick Beverly, who had 4 points out there, and JTA, started for the Los Angeles Lakers because LeBron is out, so obviously he got inserted into the starting lineup, and had a not a okay night, but the main efforts came from Dennis Schroder and Thomas Bryant out there tonight from the starting lineup. So they contributed, but it's not to the extent to what we saw from Dennis Schroder and Thomas Bryant, mainly from Dennis Schroder. So great job out there for the starting lineup. Obviously, Dennis Schroder is our player of the game out there tonight. So great job out there for Dennis Schroder for stepping up his role for the Lakers. Let's talk about the bench. Obviously, there was great effort from the bench. Obviously, our six-man candidate for the Six-Man of the Year award goes to Russell Westbrook, honestly, out there tonight, who really stepped up for the bench for the second unit, came to play with 35 points, 35 minutes, and scored 21 points, went 8 of 18 from the field, and managed to give us 2 of 6 from the three. Now, we all know that Anthony Davis is not a no, excuse me. Why am I thinking about Anthony Davis? I guess I'm thinking about Anthony Davis because I want him to come back. Because when he comes back, this guy is just a monster, and obviously he helps the Lakers win games. So obviously, that's why I probably mentioned him. But Russell Westbrook, he really came to play, put up 2 of 6 from the three, and Russell Westbrook is not a shooter, and we all know that. We even witnessed it when it came down to the beginning of the season, where he was averaging 0.8 from the three. So that tells you right there that Russell Westbrook is not a shooter, but he managed to give us some effort from the bench with his shooting efforts. When, as I said, 2 of 6 from the three, and managed to give us 8 rebounds and 9 assists. I mean, he was close to giving us a triple-double performance out there tonight, but it just wasn't the case out there. And he did lead the Lakers tonight in turnovers, but with the circumstances of what we witnessed with the shorthanded players, obviously, the turnovers were just destined to be in the Lakers' favor in this win, in this game tonight against the Miami Heat. And as I mentioned, the Lakers did lead in turnovers with 17 overall. So, it was just, obvious that the Lakers were going to struggle with those turnovers, and mainly came from Russell Westbrook. But, when it comes down to it, the Lakers managed to win this game. And obviously, it was a win is a win at the end of the day, no matter how bad a performance that we witnessed from certain players out there tonight. But, obviously, the main credit goes to Dennis Schroder. But as I said, Russell Westbrook stepped up his role out there tonight. And guys, I've been hearing a lot of rumors or some reports today when it came to Russell Westbrook and his injury that he suffered in the, I believe it was the Charlotte Hornets game. And obviously, we were kind of afraid that we're going to potentially lose Russell Westbrook this season due to an injury that he suffered. But obviously, it just wasn't the case. And he honestly just played through it. And it was very impressive for him to really play this game for 35 minutes out there. So just a very impressive performance from Russell Westbrook, obviously staying healthy for the Lakers, at the end of the day. So great job out there for Russell Westbrook out there tonight with 21 points. Then you have Wayne Gabriel, who had a 10-point game performance, and managed to win 4 of 6 from the field, shot 1 3 for the Lakers, and managed to give us 4 rebounds. And then Kendrick Nunn obviously stepping up his role because of the lack of players and being shorthanded. We need more of a great effort from all of our players to really step up their role. And I have to say, Kendrick Nunn, despite having a bad season for the Lakers overall, and I'm still going to say this, I still think he should be traded. When it comes down to a trade that could obviously, that the Lakers could potentially make happen when it comes to packaging a deal to get some sort of player, hopefully, that will honestly benefit us in a good way. Surprisingly, Kendrick Nunn, he really stepped up in his own role, playing for 14 minutes, giving us 9 points. and managed to give us win 4 of 9 from the field and 1 of 3 from the three, and 3 rebounds out there tonight. So a pretty good effort from our second unit. And I guess I just had to say, this was a very good, impressive win for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, they were just sensational to watch. And, surprisingly, this was a surprising win. I have to say, this was a surprising win for the Lakers. I mean, I was honestly expecting the Lakers to lose this game against the Miami Heat. I mean, if you don't have LeBron, if you don't have Anthony Davis, and the way this team is constructed, you would think that the Lakers, with our stars being out, the Lakers will lose this game. But unfortunately, is not what we saw out there tonight. And at the end of the day, the Lakers impressed us in this game, and showed up with this win. And so far the Lakers on a winning streak. They're on a 3-game winning streak. We're in 2023, and the Lakers are winning in the beginning of January. Hopefully, they just keep it up. And looking at the schedule that they have in front of them now, they will be facing the Atlanta Hawks, who they obviously beat a couple of games ago in December. I believe it was like December 30th or December 31st, with a win. So hopefully they can, get a win there under their belt. And obviously they will be facing, I believe it's uh, the Sacramento Kings on Saturday, January 7th. And then they have a Monday's game against the Denver Nuggets, which obviously they beat a couple of games ago. So I believe 2 weeks ago, I believe. So, or no, honestly, no. They were. It was actually 3 weeks ago. So, the Lakers could potentially just continue to go on the streak. We could potentially see a return of LeBron James, because obviously he's dealing with some soreness in his, I believe, his knee or his ankle. So hopefully he just be back very soon. But other than that, the Lakers had to deal with this situation, not having LeBron, not having Anthony Davis on the team, being shorthanded, and they could potentially have another shorthanded player with Troy Brown Jr., who's obviously didn't return because I think he was dealing with got I think it was like a left ankle injury or something like that. So hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him out for a lengthy period, because the more the players we have on this roster that could contribute, the more, obviously the Lakers could win games moving forward. So, we just have to wait and see about that. And hopefully the Lakers will potentially get all of our players back so we can obviously go on a pretty good run, this season, with a new year, on our plate. So, and so far the Lakers are doing good. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and I think there's a guarantee that they will get a win on Friday against the Atlanta Hawks. So that could, increase our winning margins at the end of the day. So, because as I mentioned, I mean the Western Conference, they're not doing pretty good. They're not doing pretty good so far in this new year. So, so I know it's early, I know, but at the end of the day, the Lakers, they are the only team that's winning in this year, and as I mentioned, they're on a 3-game winning streak. So, hopefully they can just keep this drive that they're on. I believe they are now 16 of 21, or maybe 17 of 21, as their record this season. So hopefully the Lakers can just keep that mindset and that mentality to keep on winning, and just bringing that aggressiveness in every single game that they're in. So hopefully the Lakers will just bring their A game in any given moment and any given time, against any sort of team that comes their way. So, just to honestly, guys, this was a great win for the Lakers. They really came to play, and it all has to do with them stepping up, because obviously, as we witnessed this season, we have been noticing that there's been some players like a Dennis Schroder, like a Thomas Bryan. I mean, those certain guys, they always rely on our top tier players like LeBron, like Anthony Davis. And even at one point, I don't want to say Lonnie Walker, because Lonnie Walker in his own right has been stepping up for the Lakers since the beginning of the season, obviously averaging who's obviously hasn't been playing for these past couple of games, but and there was some games that he just wasn't on his A game, but the majority of the time, Lonnie Walker has been on a huge role for the Lakers, and he has been the dark horse heading into the NBA season. I personally thought that he would be a big game changer for the Lakers, and I think I even mentioned it in a live stream. But obviously, he has been our third option for the Lakers, and it has been nothing but sensational to watch from his own, in his own right. So obviously, he's been averaging like 15 points a game and giving us like, like 2 to 3 rebounds a game. And, his shooting efforts has been nothing but great to watch. And I think he's our main shooter for the Lakers. I know there's some out there that's obviously shooting better, but, when it comes down to it, you know, he has been out for these past couple of games. And, was some games that, these past couple of games, he hasn't been himself. And obviously, once we see the return of Lonnie Walker, he will be our third option. And, with Anthony Davis still being out, I hope he contributes uh, by helping LeBron and the rest of the crew to help us win games. And obviously, we need all of our players to be healthy and ready to go in their return to the Lakers. So, and as I mentioned, the Lakers are shorthanded, so we need them to come back very soon. And it's just the next couple of days, excuse me. The Lakers will potentially just um, they will just have to be waiting for the return of LeBron very soon. So, and as I'm looking at the schedule, I mean, the Lakers, they have until Friday. They have until Friday to, they have two games off, two days off to hopefully have our players return very soon. So, yeah, guys. I mean, I I have to say this was a great performance from LeBron. No, excuse me, from our Lakers team, Dennis Schroder and Thomas Bryant, Russell Westbrook. Those guys really stepped up to the plate and really brought their A game against a very good competitive Miami Heat team. And, without LeBron, without Anthony Davis, they managed to get this win, a must win scenario, which obviously, as I mentioned, that I was not expecting the Lakers will get this win against the Miami Heat. I mean, it was just impossible. I really thought, because if you had LeBron James being out and Anthony Davis still being out, our top stars being out, Lonnie Walker being out, I mean, it was just destined that the Lakers were not going to, obviously compete and win this game. But obviously, it was the opposite. They competed and got this win against the Miami Heat in convincing fashion, really finishing off the Miami Heat, in this win tonight, and really stepped up to the plate with this win. So great job out there for the Los Angeles Lakers for really stepping up and helping us get this win out there tonight. And I just want to go to Twitter right now and see what all the Lakers fans in the community are talking about when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. I just saw a post here from the Los Angeles Lakers page. Dennis Schroder holding his newborn, obviously after having a great performance with 32 points to help the Lakers win the game. And I think I can show you guys this. Yeah, when it comes down to it, they say take your kids to work today. Obviously, when you see that, that's just adorable. When you see that, it's just very sweet to see that. And obviously, him getting a post game interview with him being the player of the game, just holding his newborn is just very sweet. I mean, obviously, he's a proud dad, and what better way for him to get a win than just to do it in front of his newborn out there tonight. So great job out there for Dennis Schroder for really putting up a great performance for the fans, for his team, and for his family. So great job out there for Dennis Schroder, who's obviously when I'm scrolling down here, he is the headline for the Lakers. Obviously, all of them are all impressed with the great performance that he put up against the Miami Heat without LeBron, without Anthony Davis. And, guys, let's just be all clear here. I mean, Dennis Schroder, at one point before the season ever started, he was like a nobody, when it comes to, having certain teams signing him. And, the Lakers, they saw an opportunity the way he was playing in Europe and, playing for Germany. And obviously, he has been, you know, was really on his A game when it comes to a return to the NBA. And obviously, the Lakers give him an opportunity and brought him in. And obviously, it really worked out at the end. And I think this season, he's, even though the beginning of the season, he was not really part of the rotation wise, then, Darvin Ham decided to give him an opportunity. And it really showed out there tonight. And now he's the number one point guard for the Lakers, starting for the Los Angeles Lakers. So just great job out there for Dennis Schroder once again, giving us a great performance and, averaging. I know he's only averaging 11 points a game since his second stitch with the Lakers, but, at the end of the day, he has been improving for us since he, started for the Los Angeles Lakers and helping us, with playing his playmaking ability and his skill set when it comes to his shooting. So obviously, it's been a great help for the Lakers. But obviously, he's our player of the game and really stepped up for the Lakers out there tonight. So you know, he deserves it. He deserves all the credit out there. And looking at Lakers Nation's post, Darvin Ham's from Darvin Ham's what he had to say with the great performance from Dennis Schroder is Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham says that he told Schroder that he was going to take him out of the game if he was limping. Oh yeah. Oh, they're talking about his injury. As I also mentioned in this live stream, he was dealing with a ankle that he suffered during the game, and yet he wanted to win this game for us, and he played through the injury. And at this particular moment, at the coach's perspective, he should have taken out Dennis Schroder, because obviously you don't want to cause more harm to that ankle injury. But at the end of the day, Dennis Schroder decided, you know what, I'm fine. I'm going to play through it. I want to win this game for us, and it really showed out there tonight. So, and it really showed. So great job for Dennis Schroder for getting this win. He's our player of the game for the Lakers for this win. So great job for Dennis Schroder. All right. So what else? What else to talk about? Yeah, and there's also a post from Lakers Nation on Twitter that undefeated in 2023. Yeah, as I mentioned, the Lakers are undefeated in 2023. But as I mentioned, the Lakers are on a 3-game winning streak from that win that they got against the Atlanta Hawks at the end of the this, I believe, December 30th or December 31st. So the Lakers are on a roll. The Lakers are on a roll and just very sensational out there, with this streak that they're on. So great job out there for the Lakers so far. And yeah, a lot of good feedback. A lot of good feedback for Dennis Schroder, and rightfully so. I mean, he just really went out there tonight, and just saw a post from Skip Bayless. Obviously, he is not liked so far with his recent comment that he wrote for DeMar Hamlin, who's obviously really shocked us all in the sports world, especially with his injury that he suffered against I believe it was the Monday night game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Obviously, he is in critical condition, and we just hope and pray for him for a speedy recovery, and hopefully he just hangs in there, because obviously this was a stop moment type of reaction when we saw DeMar Hamlin, with his collapse on the field. Hopefully, guys, we just keep praying for the guy and hopefully for his family, and hopefully he just returns soon to the game, and hopefully he'll be healthy once he's returned. So just prayers up for Damar Hamlin. But just I just saw Skip Bayless's post. I agree with Shannon Sharp. I hope he can just delete it because obviously this was a bad taste when he wrote that on that particular day. But he did write that who needs AD and LeBron James. Starless Lakers just upset the Heat, led by Dennis the Menace and Russ and the hardest working men in the NBA, Thomas Bryant. What a win. Now, that we can agree on. I mean, when it comes down to his post, obviously we need LeBron and Anthony Davis to return because, when them playing together on this Lakers team, they do manage to win us games, even with the efforts that we see from certain players like Lonnie Walker, like a Dennis Schroder, like an Austin Reaves, and even Thomas Bryant. There has been some times when, we do need our stars, but, in this particular post, he's basically saying that we don't need him because obviously Dennis Schroder helped us to win this game against the Miami Heat. So just, I can agree to that particular post. But when it comes to his last post when it came to DeMar Hamlin, I agree with Shannon Sharp. I think he should delete it. But, when it comes down to it, guys, this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. They just came to play and, they wanted this win and they got it. They got it and they got it in convincing fashion. So, wow, just a great performance overall for the Lakers out there tonight, guys. They just really stepped up to the plate. They really did, and really got a great win, against the Miami Heat, which obviously, if you really consider this was a revenge win against the Miami Heat because obviously they were defeated, I think like 3 games ago, which I even mentioned when it came to Austin Reaves' performance. That was the worst performance from Austin Reaves in that particular matchup this season. And obviously, he came to play this time around. He had, I believe I already said it. I think he averaged 11 points, had a solid night. But, the main focal point of the Lakers winning tonight had to do with the great performance from Dennis Schroder out there tonight. So great job for him. And, we're just sawing, hopefully he just keeps it up. And, we will potentially see the return of LeBron very soon, for these next 2 games. 2 games off. Obviously, the Lakers could potentially just see the returns of some players returning. Maybe Dennis Schroeder, Lonnie Walker, and LeBron James. So, but other than that, guys, I mean, what a great win! What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions on this live stream. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys have any thoughts and opinions about this game tonight and this Lakers team in general, please comment in this live stream or, after this live stream. I will obviously read them and give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. And just, wow. What a great win. What a great win for the Lakers against the Miami Heat. I mean, very impressive for them to get this win tonight. And now they're on a 3-game winning streak. It could be 4, obviously, once we beat the Atlanta Hawks on Friday. So that could be a win for us there. And other than that, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Please like me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to those in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. I'm always active on social media, so, I'll obviously deliver the news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. And we actually, even though this is the beginning of the year for us, it's only a month away until we have the trade deadline. So we could expect more news and more updates about the Lakers and trade rumors. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because obviously you guys are going to be getting a lot of news about the Lakers and trade rumors very, very soon once those trade rumors start to emerge. And hopefully we will have a much better idea of who the Lakers will be targeting when it comes to a potential interest that they have on certain players. So it could be the next couple of weeks, or potentially once we hit February. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and obviously follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN, and continue to just support this channel, guys. I mean, I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media, and of course on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. And guys, it's just without your help and your love, support that you guys have shown me all across social media, this channel would be nothing without your support. And I just got a comment here. I was just about to end this live stream. I went for 41 minutes, and I just got a comment here from Samurai Beast Warrior. Thank you for being the first commenter of 2023. I really do appreciate it in this live stream. We got lucky tonight. Yeah, I mean, this was a surprising win. I mean, this was oh my God, the Lakers won, against the Miami Heat with a shorthanded roster. Obviously, with LeBron out, with Anthony Davis being out, some of our players needed to step up, and Dennis Schroder was our guy out there tonight. And I understand you still want Darvin Ham to be fired, but at the end of the day, he's still our head coach, and I think he will be our head coach for the next couple of seasons. So I don't see the Lakers firing him anytime soon, because I think there's a lot of promise in him to really improve as a head coach. So, this is his first year as a head coach, and what more pressure that he can get for being a head coach than being a head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I understand your frustration, but at the end of the day, he's still our head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he is a first-year head coach. So let's give him some slack. My apologies. I needed a drink of water. I was talking for 42 minutes nonstop. So my apologies. But yeah, I mean, it was a lucky. Lakers were lucky tonight, and I agree with that. But at the end of the day, it was a surprising win for the Lakers, and they got this win tonight, guys. And I just have to say, this was very impressive win for the Lakers. And yeah, guys, I said a lot on this live stream, and I just got a comment here from Samurai Beast Warrior. Is LeBron going to be asking for a trade out of LA this summer? Um, it's a bit questionable at the moment. I know he is frustrated with the Lakers management not putting the right players around him to help him win. But LeBron still wants to win a fifth ring, so that's still a goal of his. And he did sign that extension with the Lakers, so obviously, they could potentially, somehow look for a trade over the summer, but it still remains to be seen at the moment, unless the Lakers make a move, potentially in these next couple of weeks, or once the trade deadline approaches. So, we just have to wait and see about that. I mean, I still think they will make a trade. To be honest, I still think they will. I think, they they can still potentially trade Patrick Beverly, Kendrick Nunn, and all of our players are available to trade, but, just finding some, big contracts out there that's out there. Obviously, we just have to wait and see that, what is out there for the Lakers to make a trade that will best fit the roster, or best, help the team to turn the season around. So we just have to wait and see about that. Obviously, it's a bit questionable if the Lakers will trade him over the summer, but it's just sort of remains to be seen at the moment.
what else do you say here? Samurai Beast Warrior. If LeBron leaves, why do we need Darvin Ham around? Well, he did sign the contract, and obviously it kind of matches to what Rob Pelinka's contract is. So that's the idea that why they extended Rob Pelinka. But I still think that Darvin Ham is a really good coach. I think he still brings that leadership in the locker room, and most of the players love Darvin Ham and his leadership in the locker room. I mean, we saw what he's doing with Russell Westbrook. I mean, just very what a turnaround for Russell Westbrook to have a turnaround season, which obviously he has been nothing but great to watch since he accepted his role off the bench. And I think that mainly had to do with the leadership of Darvin Ham and what he brought to the table when it comes to his influence on Russell Westbrook and the rest of the Lakers roster. I mean, even LeBron James is a fan of his, so he loves Darvin Ham. So I still think that LeBron will still stick around unless the Lakers make a move that to better the team and turn the season around. Now, I still believe they're still holding out hope for a run at Bradley Beal, who obviously will be available for a trade. I think next week or something, once certain players are available for trade. So we just have to wait and see about that. But I think the Lakers are just waiting on that particular opportunity to trade for that particular player. So we just have to wait and see about that. You also, from Samurai Beast Warrior, um, that was waste of time to keep Darvin Ham around if we're trading, LeBron. Yeah, I mean, uh, it's still the same question. I mean, I still think that they will still keep Darvin Ham around because if they do decide to trade LeBron James, you could just tell the Lakers will go into rebuild mode. So that's a possibility there. But Darvin Ham, it's not his fault that the Lakers have a roster that's not best fits for LeBron when it comes to helping him win. So obviously, this was had to do with the cap space that was in front of the Lakers that obviously did not work out, and it's just sad, that the Lakers had to. We had to go to this season with expectations that for them to just compete for the playoffs, but that's not what the Lakers are. The Lakers are a championship or bust type of team. So, it is the reality that, this is not the roster that we wanted, but, the Lakers had to deal with the cap space that they had to deal with. I mean, obviously, when you look at it, the Lakers were in the offseason only had veteran minimum contracts and a taxpayer mid-level exception, which they used on for Lonnie Walker. So, you know, I think next season the Lakers will have a much better opportunity in the offseason to go after players because they will have money. I mean, it will be worth around 30 million in that sort of range. So, we just have to wait and see about that. So, just got a comment here from Jay Smooth. Good win tonight. Yeah, it was such a great win. It was a surprising win, in my opinion, because I did not expect the Lakers to win tonight against the Miami Heat because, with LeBron being out, with Anthony Davis being out, yeah, it was just destined the Lakers were going to lose. But, they surprised me. Dennis Schroder, he stepped up in a big way and really helped the Lakers win, even fighting through injury, which obviously was, I really admired those type of players who obviously love the game that they're in. When players play through injuries like this, they really show up and really bring out the fan favorite from certain fans out there. So, yeah, to answer your question, Jay Smooth, it was a good game tonight, and the Lakers surprised us all with this win. So, just wow, just a great job from our players tonight, who obviously were shorthanded in this win tonight. Samurai Beast Warrior, we should bring in, uh, Mark Jackson. If we go through a rebuild, look how we groom the yeah. Look how he groomed it. Yeah, the Splash Brothers. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, Mark Jackson. He is a great coach, and I personally wanted him to be our head coach in the off season. But obviously, with the rumors and the speculations that was surrounding around him when it comes to his candidacy for a head coaching job, really depleted after just those certain. I forgot what it was. I think it had something to do with, for some reason, I just can't really think of it. But obviously, the Lakers saw something different, and they went for Darvin Ham, which obviously, at first glance, he was the right fit for the Lakers. And so far this season, this was actually kind of expected to see from this Lakers team this season with a new head coach and a first year head coach. And, Darvin Ham, he has experience, being an assistant and, just having that experience being an assistant. So, and so far, as I mentioned numerous times, and I understand your frustration, and I know that Samurai Beast Warrior, you're not a fan of Darvin Ham. I get it, but we all have to remember that this is a first year head coach, and when first year head coach struggle like this, they manage to, obviously, get a lot of hate from fans like yourself. So obviously, this is the reality. But at the end of the day, leadership and what you bring in the locker room is me personally is what is best needed from a head coach. And so far, LeBron loves him, Anthony Davis loves him, Russell Westbrook loves him, and the rest of the crew loves this head coach. And I'm a big fan of his as well. So, so far, he's doing a pretty good job for what he has in front of him. And I think this is the first time. I think this is the first time in his career with the Lakers that he wins a game without LeBron and Anthony Davis. So that tells you right there that sure, Dennis Schroder was our guy and certain players stepped up, but mainly the rotation and what Darvin Ham put up in this lineup and the rotation mainly has to do with his coaching ability and why we won this game tonight against the Miami Heat. So let's give him credit for that. I mean, Darvin Ham's coaching and his leadership was obviously the main reason why we won this game out there tonight. So great job out there for even Coach Ham out there. So and guys, I'm just like being what's the word for it? I'm trying to say devil's advocate. I'm not sure why that name is coming to my mind, but you know, he is a first year head coach. Let's give him some credit. Okay. This is his first year. He still needs some, get some bearings under his belt for being a first year head coach. And I think in the next couple of years with the Lakers, or if he goes somewhere else and becomes a head coach, I think he will gain that experience, learn from his mistakes, and obviously will be a great head coach in this league, because I think he is part of that trend of future head coaches for many years to come. So, so far, guys, I'm in, with the season that we're having and what he has in front of him, he is doing pretty decent. I know in the beginning, the rotations and, certain players and, not getting opportunities when it comes to, getting minutes that's rightfully deserved. Obviously goes to what Darvin Ham rotation was, that he's been doing so far was not working, but so far he's learning from his mistakes and it's honestly working so far. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say when it comes to Darvin Ham in this particular manner for Samurai Beast Warrior. So, I know if you can, I can't say the word, you're a normal chatter here on this Lakers, on this Z Nation, ZSPN's channel. So, I'm just tired. I was talking for almost like 54 minutes. Yeah, but good talk. I mean, obviously I love these conversations, but I said a lot about how great this Lakers team won tonight. So I'm a bit tired and about to almost lose my voice. Yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I mean, you guys joined late into the game, but obviously, it's always great to have you all on this live stream. And I read almost all of your comments here. Samurai Beast Warrior, you were our main guy that was commenting. So thank you for commenting on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And Jay Smooth, thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, guys, please give me your thoughts about the Lakers win out there tonight. Obviously, a surprising win. And in general, please give me your thoughts about the Lakers. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream, potentially Friday. The Lakers will be facing the Atlanta Hawks, and that could be a win for them, when it comes down to that. So hopefully the Lakers will bring their A game and continue on this streak that they're on. I mean, the Lakers are on a 3-game winning streak. It could be a 4th on Friday against the Atlanta Hawks. And please just stay tuned for all news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers on ZSPN. And follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. Once again, I'll leave the links to those in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell because it will be very important for you to know about the update speculation about the Lakers because there's going to be a lot of news going to be coming out about the Lakers when it comes to trade rumors. So please be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all the love, support, guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.